Can ChatGPT tell if someone is underage just from a scanned text or document? Let's build a SwiftUI app that puts AI to the test. So this is the application we'll be creating. As you can see, it allows the user to authenticate a document using the person's age. So to show this feature, I will scan the document, which is a passport that was created via ChatGPT. Now we should extract the date of birth. It should show that the person is underage, they're less than 18. Since they're less than 18 years old, you can see that access has been denied and the date of birth is displayed. To enable the access, we will show someone that is over the age of 18. Created using ChatGPT too. I'll scan and extract the date of birth. As you can see, access has been granted. So this is the tutorial we'll be creating using SwiftUI, ChatGPT and AI prompting. Don't forget to subscribe for more Swift and SwiftUI tutorials. The first thing we need to do is to create a new Swift file. And this Swift file will contain our response structs. So let's create that now. Name the file response. And then type in the following: struct open AI response, which is codable, since we'll be expecting to decode an array of JSON objects. Struct choice codable. That includes a message object, also we need to create a nested struct that represents a message inside each of our choices. Struct message codable, let content string, and this will include the full text response from ChatGPT. Let choices choice. So that means the API will return an array of choices. At the moment we're just working with one element, but we can still use an array. Struct AI age result codable, let DOB, which is date of birth, so date of birth will be string, let age int, is the person over the age of 18, that'll be boolean. the next view, the next struct we need to create is our scanner view. The purpose of the scanner view is to enable the user to extract the date of birth from the image. We also need to use VisionKit. So let's create the view now. The scanner view now, Select Swift file, click on next. Call the file scanner view. We also need to import SwiftUI and VisionKit for the extraction. Now we can define our structs. Struct scanner view, which will implement UI view, controller, representable. And the reason to use UI view controller representable is to bridge the UI kit functionality into SwiftUI. We next need to implement a completion. So that will be var completion string. And the purpose of that completion is to return the scan text that will be extracted from the image or document. I think we need to create some stubs as well. Did it create it? No, let's just do it manually. Sometimes it creates it, sometimes it doesn't. Let's just do it manually then. Func make UI view controller that will return not some view, but it will be data scanner view controller. We want the data to be scanned from the document. Let scanner equals data scanner view controller, and then we have to pass our parameters. Which includes the recognized data types. So this will be text, and the quality level we want accuracy, correct? Accurate. But it's quality level, and then we also need to recognize different and multiple items, which needs to be set to false. But it's false. And we also need to include the next parameter, which is higher frame rate tracking enabled. And assign it or passing through. Also is guidance enabled. Which is true. And is highlight or highlighting enabled, which is true. Then we have to have a closing bracket at the end. I don't know why the accuracy is incorrect for the quality level. Let me type that again. Yeah, there's some problem with that one. That something else is missing. Do you want to add stubs, multiple stubs? Still showing an issue to do the quality level. So now that seems to be okay. So I had to copy and paste this block from the completed solution. So I had to pause the video to do that. Don't know what the issue was. It seemed like it was to do with the quality level or something was spelled incorrectly. The next thing we need to do is to assign the delegate so we can handle tap events. Scanner.delegate. So this is so we can tap on the actual scanner to extract the date of birth from the image or document. So that should be delegate equals context dot coordinator. And then we want to start the scanning immediately. Try scanner dot start scanning. And then we return an instance of the scanner. The next thing we need to do is to add a function within the update UI view controller. After the UI view update controller. So the function is func make coordinator, which will return the coordinator. Return, or we can do it this way, I think. Coordinator, completion. So that should be completion. And that will return the scanning results using the completion. For the coordinator, we need to create that class called coordinator that will inherit from NSObject and data scanner view controller delegate. Let's make it a bit neater with lines 15. I just bring it up to lines 13. We're not really using that function. And the next thing to do is to create the coordinator class. Let's do that now. We can do that after line 19. Class coordinator NSObject data scanner view controller delegate. We also need to create another completion variable that will send the results back to SwiftUI via a closure that will send back a string that includes the scanned or extracted text. And then we need to create our initializer. And we need to create a function called data scanner. Data scanner. I have to implement that ourselves. So there's data scanner, data scanner, view controller, did tap on item that will accept a recognized item. And this is where we capture what was tapped on. Paste, let, text, text item, equals item, completion, text item dot transcript. Transcript includes the actual data. And yeah, for this file, I think that's it. So in the next tutorial, we will implement the other features that's needed for the application. Subscribe for more Swift and SwiftUI tutorials.